Hey guys, it's Chloe and today I am back with a brand new video. So today I'm here with the College Life book tag, and I thought this was such a fitting tag for me because I am currently starting college, my first year in college, and I'm very excited and nervous at the same time, so I thought this would just be a great video for me to do. I'm afraid I do not know who the original creator of this tag is, but if I do find it, I will link their video down below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1, Dorm Room, a book or series that could use a big improvement. For that, I'm going to go with Beautiful Creatures by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stohl. This series overall has some issues with me. While I love this series, it does have issues here and there sprinkled throughout the series, but I'm actually going with the first book because I found the first book the hardest to get into. I felt like the first part of it was just really not interesting at first, and that really worried me. Now I'm glad that at the time when I was reading it, the movie was coming out, so I watched the trailer and I felt like I had more of an idea of what it was about, which made me want to give it a second chance, and I'm glad I did because I do love this series, but I feel like there's not enough information on what this book is about that really made me want to stick with it at first. Roommate, a book or series that you wanted to like but found yourself getting annoyed at. I'm going to be going with Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. It's not that I was getting annoyed at this book. I really wanted to love this book, especially because it's Rainbow Rowell, but I just ended up not enjoying it. It wasn't necessarily boring to me, but it was more like cringy and just like okay, and it didn't really start to pick up until like the last 200 pages, but I wasn't annoyed with it. I was just kind of with it. Question number 3, 8 a.m. Class, a book you wanted to skip or be done with as quickly as possible. For that one, I'm going to be going with The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melinda Salisbury, and this is a book that I kind of had to read, and the reason I had to read this was because the sequel to Sleeping Prince was the Once Upon a Read-Along Book of the Month for July, and I had to read this book if I wanted to participate in July, and since there's only 2 of us, I kind of had to, and I just wanted to get through this book as fast as humanly possible. I read the audiobook on 2 times speed just so I could get through it, and oh my god, I was so happy to be done. Number 4, All Nighter, a book that kept you up all night long. For this one, I'm going to be going with The Selection by Kiera Cass, and this book and the entire series actually is just so amazing and incredible. This book, I finished it in like a day. I think I started it in the morning on like a Monday, and I finished it like Tuesday morning because I stayed up so late reading it. And oh my god, this series is so amazing. Just read it if you haven't. It's so good. Number 5, Debt, a book you really wanted but couldn't get at the moment. I don't really have any right now. This was actually me like 2 years ago, before I had a job and didn't have like my own money consistently coming in. I would always want a book and I couldn't get it, and I had to wait like 2 months before I could get it. I especially remember having to wait for Cress because I couldn't get it at the time. And now that I have a job, and I've had a job for the past year and a half, I don't really have to struggle with this anymore. There are times where I want a book and I don't buy it immediately, but not because I'm broke, I just don't. Number 6, Study Group, a book you want to buddy read with somebody. For this one, I don't have a specific answer. My answer is whatever the Once Upon a Read-Along Book of the Month is for Elizabeth and I to read. Number 7, Caffeine, a book that kept you interested and on the edge of your seat. This one I'm going to go with Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the final book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and because it is a series finale, I was just on the edge of my seat while reading this. It was so good. It was massive. It's kind of heavy, but it just so many twists and turns that I could not keep up. It was so amazing. And finally, number 8, New Best Friends, a new to you book or series that you will always love. For this one, I'm going to go with the Selection series by Kiera Cass. This was introduced to me by Elizabeth from The Owlery, and I fell in love with this series and I am always gonna love this series. It's just so good, so amazing, so precious to me, and there will probably never be a time where I don't love these books. So guys, that is it I have for this tag video today. As always, if you'd like a behind the scenes look at my life, you can check out my second channel, Chloessence. The link is down below. I talk about all things that are not book related on that channel. And if you'd like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. And that is all I have for this video today, so I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!